party people, Emily here at the Movement Clinic, and today's tutorial is another fun arm balance brought to you by Flying Crow. So this is like a one-legged crow, if you will. But anyway, just a kind of an amped up challenge on top of crow pose because it involves the back leg or lifted leg powerfully reaching back. And that's one of the things that I can't stress to you more is the power of the lifted leg and foot, right? So strong point, strong reach out through the toes will really help to squeeze that kneecap, create a strong leg, and then really squeezing the butt will help with that hip extension as the leg goes back. So let's see what this looks like in practice. The other part of this, or there's a couple of things, of course, as always, but the other part is that more so than crow, we have to lean forward and allow the shoulders to go more forward, head to go more forward, and then the counterbalance, or like that sort of pendulum tick-tock thing that happens is as the shoulders and the heart and the head sort of dip and reach forward, that back foot helps us to balance by powerfully reaching away. Okay, so the entry that I choose to do this in is from a really short down dog. Some people like it from crow. Let's see if we can try it both ways. I rarely do it from crow pose, so you might get to enjoy watching me fall on my face as a little added bonus for class. So as always, part of the setup for this is mindfully placing the hands where they need to go. Of course, making sure that you're nice and warm. This involves core, this involves shoulders, this involves all the same stuff that all other arm balances do. It also, in addition to that, requires that the legs are really warm, that the glutes are super warmed up, okay? So with palms planted, I'm going to bring my pointer fingers to point more forward, really root down through the L space of my thumb and forefinger, really claw my finger pads back so I see those second knuckles lift up a little bit. Press down to protract the shoulder blades, spreading the skin between shoulder blades wide, zipping up low belly. This action here is gonna be what you're gonna want to mimic when you start to float and fly. Tuck toes under, come up and back into that short down dog. So starting with right leg. We want to pin the knee just above the elbow. There is a nice flat surface here when we come into those sort of chaturanga bent elbow arms that creates a nice little nook for the knee to rest easily, okay? And to sort of be kind of captured by our anatomy and held nice and safe. So inhale, right leg up. Start to gaze forward toward the top of your mat. Keep spreading shoulder blades wide, keep zipping up low belly. Bend your right knee, shift forward, pin it on the elbow or above the elbow on the back of the arm. So you see as I start to go forward, I'm zipping up my low belly. Lean forward, start to float the back foot, and maybe come back. Okay, so as the back foot lifts, we are powerfully reaching it back. Let's try it again on the other side so you have a different view. And we'll start to practice lifting that back leg higher, 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 maybe coming to whatever your full expression of flying crow is today. It might just be that that knee keeps sliding off your elbow and you're really working on keeping it there, okay? All right, making sure those palms are planted, tummy zipped, shoulder blades protracted. Come into your short down dog. This time, left foot inhales up and back. Exhale, hug that thigh in towards the chest, shift forward, start to bend the elbows, pin that left knee on the back of the left arm, squeeze that heel towards your butt, start to float the right foot, reach back, back, back through the right foot, powerfully squeeze your butt and your thigh, and come on back. Whew. Shake out your wrists. It's a lot of work, you guys. This is no easy feat. And you might even be able to see arm balances can cause some fun bruises at first. I've been doing a lot of these recently, and dumping my weight into my arms a little bit, which, it's, is normal. It's common to have this type of stuff happen, and that's okay. We don't need to worry too much about it. It's all part of the fun of using our bodies and learning as we go. All right, so maybe try from crow pose. This is the one that gets me, but again, I want us to practice both ways, and maybe you'll find the one that works for you for now, which will help you to kind of create the body awareness, the muscle awareness to reach your full expression of this pose. And maybe this is the entry that allows you to find that easily. Again, not my strong suit, so maybe you'll watch me fall, but regardless. Coming into our strong crow pose, really focusing on moving from the low belly, keeping it zipped up so that as we float whatever leg we're gonna send back, we do so with lots of awareness and lots of strength and a lot of core support. So find your crow pose. Remember that the placement of the landed knee or the knee that's staying will really help us to find this. So I'm going to come into crow with my knees a lot lower than I would normally have them. Squeeze heel to butt. I'm going to send my left leg back. Let's see. So as I slowly start to lean a little bit more onto my right knee, float left knee up and back. And release. Woo, that's a lot harder. Okay, but I love it. I love it. Keep finding the challenge. Let's try it on the other side. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. Shake out your wrists if you need. Something else I want to point out too here is the slower you move, the easier it is for your body to make those little calibrations and adjustments in your balance. It allows your brain to communicate with your balance in your body so that you're able to move easier without falling out, right? And it feels more controlled. Remember, slower is stronger. And if you just shoot your leg back, it'll jostle you. It'll kind of move your body a little bit too quickly and you might fall out a bit faster. Maybe someday you'll be able to do it a lot faster and it won't be a problem, but it'll be from a place of mind-body awareness, muscle memory, proprioception, all that good crap that we don't need to go into here. So let's try it with the other side. And again, I'm a little scared. So left knee is going to stay, right leg is going to float. We're entering from crow pose. Again, make sure both knees are pinned for this crow, more on the space, just above your elbows on the back of your arms. That's gonna be the setup here that might help you to achieve the success of starting to just lift that right knee off. Okay, crow. Find that gaze, zip up belly, stretch your shoulder blades wide, shift forward. Ooh, knees just above the elbows. Squeeze your heels up towards your butt. Start to lean onto that left knee, float right knee up, reach it back. Powerful leg, powerful reach, and release. All right. That's about enough flying crow for me. Shake out your wrists if you need, I sure do. Okay, so those are your two entries for flying your crow. I'm sure there's probably, I know that there's more. We could do it from a headstand if you practice headstand. God, you could do it from handstand. I am not there yet. So there's a lot of different ways that you can enter this. By all means, feel free to play, feel free to stay curious, but keep working, keep leaning into the challenge of arm balances if that's where you want your practice to go. And let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any requests, and I will see you next time for class, and look for a flying crow class coming soon. Ciao for now.